video of this if you guys were curious. Today we do have on I lick batteries for dopamine. It's a new shirt every day. You know, I've decided it's just, I wear t-shirt dresses every day in the shop now because it's 109 degrees out today in beautiful Arizona. So I will be filming this. If you want a shorter video, I will be filming this over there for the tube as well. But today, let me show you what we got going on. I'm going to be doing this in real time. We're going to be welding my fenders shut because that is the way to properly do it when you wide body the car. So here is fender. I already kind of cut this one. Let me show you the other side. Hold on. So the other side looks like this. The other side looks like this. It looked like shit because it is shit. So yeah, the pieces and everything are all just chilling all over the ground. So here is the side that I have to work on next, and here is the side that I've got worked on so far. Ooh, yeah, oh god, yeah. So I still need to weld. I just almost died. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't want to cuss. Oh, I forgot YouTube's like super like not great about that. So all right, I'm gonna try my best to not cuss. But here is the fender. Nice. Yeah, here's the fender on the driver's side. And yeah, you saw the other side. Well, for the other 4 people that didn't see it. So here's the side I'm working on. Here's the side we gotta do next. Look at all this shit. You guys, that was my fender. That was my fender. But yeah, all of this is I gotta fix it and make it look like over here. Mr. Joe, I know, right? Look, from a little tiny storage unit to a whole shop is a lot nicer, let me tell you. And it's got a little swamp cooler up there, so I like don't absolutely die. It's not like I have any AC, but yeah. Here's what we're doing. So I'm welding this fender shut. I already folded up the tabs and whatnot on, like you saw on the other side. I chopped them off. Here they are. All over the ground. So now, yeah, we're just going back and forth, tacking. But the problem is that I only have a TIG welder because I don't know how to MIG weld. I only TIG weld. So my steaks to my lobsters to buttery, or my whatever the fuck, you know, I only TIG weld, but I do. So yeah, I am doing this, but it's taking fucking ever because I just have to go like tack, like back and forth because I'm trying to like not warp the panel into oblivion. If you look at the panel, it's it's already a little bit warped right there. If you look at the other side, it's a lot less because there's not a whole lot going on. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna be welding in real time so you guys can see, I guess, or watch. But yeah, let me get the music on. I don't know why it turned off. My apologies about that. Crooked like my head, on God. I'm also trying to record for YouTube like an actual time lapse, but you know, I figured it'd be fun if you guys saw it like IRL, because I never really stream. I'm gonna start streaming, by the way, every day. I'm gonna be streaming when I'm working on this. You guys can follow along literally if you if you want to come hang out at the shop. Now you can. Okay, hold on. Where's the music? My deepest and most sincere apologies. For those of you that did not see my shirt today, I lick batteries for dopamine. I like to lick batteries for dopamine. It's a good one. You know, I have another one that says jujitsu, but I don't know if YouTube's gonna like that one. I don't know if they're gonna like that one. So we're treading with caution. That's loud. We're treading with caution. Anyways, I'm gonna start welding this and you guys can watch. I must know where your shirts come from. I get them off Amazon. I literally get almost all of them off Amazon. I have a plethora of them at this point. It's yeah, if you see me IRL with them, dude, I walk into the gym. I had one on yesterday that was like it was like that wolf, you know, it's like howling with the fedora, and it says morbidly a beast. And I walked into the gym and you know, the EOS workers actually were like, yo, that's a sick shirt. And I was like, thanks. And then some other people at the gym that happen to maybe not be the skinniest people in the world gave me some dirty looks. So, you know, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. But I think it's funny, so I don't really care. I'm just gonna wear what I want to anyways, because fuck other people's opinions and have fun with your life, you know? So, oh, I probably should sharpen my tungsten. Hold on. We're getting there. Ground clamp so that we don't become the ground clamp. Very important. Oh my god, also, I made a video on this, but this is my TIG torch. Everyone freaks about this because it's like straight and not bent, but it's so much easier. I love this thing. It's like a pencil. I can just sit there and fucking like, oh, I need to stop cussing. I don't know how to fix that. I've been doing that for years, but I literally just like, I choke up on, because I always choke the fucking torch. There we go. Yep. I'm gonna get kicked off alive. I can't stop cussing. It's so part of my vernacular at this point. It's really difficult, but I can just sit there and it's really cool. I agree, straight is better. There's nothing wrong with being gay or not straight. I like the straight one. That's all, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna sharpen this tungsten. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. Also, can you hear the audio okay? Is the music too loud, or should I put a mic on? What are we thinking? You know, can I get some commentary from the people? Perchance. Good audio? Okay, cool. If the music's too loud and you can't hear me, let me know. Sometimes it'd be throwing on some loud songs, so. Okay. We're gonna take the grinder and not the app grinder. A real grinder. And I like to hear, and I would like to be able to hear when I'm 30, so I'm gonna put ear protection on. If your volume's like in your ears, I'm warning you now, you might want to turn down for a second because I'm turning the grinder on to grab my tungsten. Voila, prepared for grinding, absolutely. Okay. All right. Now that we have grinded, she goes back in the torch. Also, I try not to breathe when I do that, if I don't have like a mask or anything on, because this is red, and the dust from it is carcinogenic. So, a lot of welders don't care. They're like, I don't give a damn. I welded bread my whole life and I haven't died yet. Blah, 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 blah. But I care because I don't want to die. So, fun fact, I would actually like to live to like 500 years old. I feel like there's so much to do in the world. There's so many different things you can learn. And I just feel like the average lifespan of like what, like 80 years? That's like nothing, bro. That's like nothing. And our technology is exponentially on the rise. So, I think it's a possibility. I would like to. Okay. Welder on. If you guys are curious what welder I'm using, I will show thee momentarily. So, I use a Miller Synchrowave 210. It's just like a regular air cooled. There's no water running through this hoe, but yeah, it works. I can run AC voltage up to like, I don't know, a lot. More than I need it for. I can even weld wheels on it, and those are really thick aluminum, so it works for everything I do, and the arc is pretty stable, so can't complain. Okay, filler, fancy hat. Before you come for me for like my legs and my arms being out, I have never burnt myself by an arc burn, so is the shop expensive because Arizona? Yeah, it is. It's not cheap. I took out a personal loan though to try and make this work, so hopefully YouTube goes well, because if it doesn't, then I will be screwed. Simply put. So, oh my god, how do I lose everything? I lose everything. All right, let's get to welding. I'm gonna try to put you guys in closer so you can kind of see how I'm welding this, but I also don't want to like destroy the camera on the phone. I've done that before, actually. Yeah. It's not a fun thing. It's expensive to replace. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to get like a decent amount of like closeness to this, but I don't want to kill the camera. So, dude, how do I'm not very good at this, I'm sorry. I'm learning, you guys. I never really live stream, so here. Let me get a better angle. Here we go. How about that, huh? Huh? Eh? Yeah. There we go. Okay. And here we go. Bare arms. Okay with TIG if you were welding stick. Oh, yeah. No, stick is super messy. Everyone always freaks out because I don't have, like, the typical welding attire on. But, dude, it's hot here. You guys don't... Fuck. You guys don't understand. It's so hot here. I literally die. I die every day. I want to put a mini split in, but they're so expensive and I can't afford it. Is she forklift certified? I'm not, but I do have a video of me legally hijacking a forklift and drifting it a couple years ago. They're so easy to hot wire. There's like 5 wires in the whole thing. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm welding at 85. I'm gonna put it down actually. Really thin sheet. Okay, I'm gonna weld it 75, and I also use a foot pedal, so it's all subject to control. But yeah, let's get to cracking. Not that kind of cracking, but you know what I mean. Now do you see why it just takes so long? I have to go a little bit, and then I'm gonna come over here and do a little bit, and then it takes forever to turn the amperage all the way down, because then it's like, okay, well, it takes forever for the puddle to form, and I don't need the puddle on for that long because I'm just going back and forth and back and forth, and it's parts of the panel. I need to learn how to MIG weld. Everyone says it's really easy, or it would be easy for me because I only know how to TIG, and this is like way harder apparently. So I really need to get one, but I'd rather buy a mini split for the shop and stop dying every day with the heat. That's my first goal. This is gonna take so long. MIG and TIG have pros and cons. Either one. Yes, this is true. MIG is just so much faster. I see people lay down like feet of beads in like a couple minutes. I'm like, dude, that is so not happening with TIG. Like, it's so slow. I don't know, at least with what I do, it's pretty slow. This is also like, I work with a lot of like really thin gauge sheet metal and tubing and stuff like that, so you gotta be careful with it. It's not like a huge piece of metal that you can just throw a shit ton of heat into and just like, you know, I don't know. I always have to do the hardest thing. But TIG is so clean, absolutely, and that's why I'm able to look like this and do TIG at the same time. And I also enjoy the cleanliness of TIG personally. That's also probably because I'm a woman and I like clean things, but slowly but surely. God. I worked on this panel for like a couple hours yesterday. This is gonna take so long. This is so boring. I'm like, do I just get a MIG welder? I have to fill so much too. Awesome job at welding. One thing I'd like to get better at. Yeah, honestly, me too. I only have like, probably like collectively, like if you were to like count the time that the torch has actually been on and I've been like puddle moving kind of thing, probably only have like under 10 hours of actual like torch on time under my belt. So I would also like to get better. I am not professional, but I want to get my certs. I want to get my welding certs too. So maybe one day. Oh my god. This does not help the heat of the shop either. It's hot in here. It's currently, bro, I can't even get my hand out of my glove. That's how you know it's hot. Like, these are leather. It is, bro, 106. Can you see that? Bottom left corner for you guys? Yeah. 106 outside. Not great. It's been worse though. It's not 120, so I guess I should stop being a woman and complaining. It gets worse. worse than this. It does. Like when you're touching hot panels and like, you know, you're already in a hot shop. Yeah. Your next investment should be Imperial sockets. I have some, I just like, I never use them. I have them in like my little Harbor Freight set that I bought like when I first started wrenching, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago. I just never use them. And they're like shit quality. They're power torque or whatever, like they don't even want more worm clamps. Dude, I hate worm clamps. I don't get why people were like defending them. They're terrible. And like people always put them on like cooling system hoses and stuff like that. Like it's a hose that's meant to expand and contract with pressure with the system. That's why the hoses are like rubber. Like they can't expand properly, and then it messes it up, and then like you put the hoses on with those clamps, and everyone always over tightens them, and they're annoying. And then it's like, okay, well, if I don't want to go pull out my stupid standard sockets, then I have to sit there and like it's all greasy and like slippery, and I have to fucking play with the stupid flathead to get it out, or like put it on have to go get a flathead bit and put it on my gun. Like no, I hate those things. And then when you put the bit on it, it still slips off. It's all greasy. No, don't even get me started. I don't know why everyone is defending those. I hate all of y'all that use that. Those suck. Those clamps suck. They are shit. You cannot convince me otherwise. They are shit. The spring-loaded clamps are so easy. I don't know why they take them off in the first place. You know. You had to redo hydraulic lines in the tractor. Yeah. People, like, why do you take them off? The spring-loaded clamps are great. Like, why do you replace them with the shitty like worm ones? Dude, I just did a radiator on like 2003 Honda Civic the other day, and that's why I was complaining about those, and I made that video because somebody used them on the cooling lines, and they also use them like on the trans lines that go to the cooling the radiator. And not only did they use like a worm clamp, but like further back, like an inch or two on the line, there was the spring-loaded clamp. They didn't even take it all the way off. They just put it further back on the line. Like it was still there, and then there was a worm clamp that was like holding it on. The audacity. I hate people that don't know what they're doing and they fuck with the cars, because then it makes my job harder to go and fix whatever they like mess with on it, and it takes me longer, and then I book the hours from like All Data, which is based off of dealership. Yeah, so I'm like, I should have charged extra. That car was all like messed with, bro. That shit pissed me off. Stop using worm clamps. Metal likes to move, so now lacquer back into place. Sometimes you gotta lacquer back in place, you know. There we go. And it's hot, so it moves easier. It's already been heated up. Don't even need a heat gun. Just a TIG torch and call it a day. Oh yeah, warning again for the headphone users if you're using them. Yes, use the mechanical override. Huh? I might have missed your other. Do you eventually want to leave AZ? I do! It's hot here. I'm over it. This song. I want to go to like Washington or something where it's nice and like wet all the time and gloomy and like not disgustingly hot. I'm over it. I've lived here my whole life. I'm very over it. So. You guys like my no copyright music? Okay. I'm not a body tech, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing. Absolutely no idea. At least it isn't humid. Yes, but no, because I have my swamp coolers on in the shop, so it kind of brings the humidity back. And I also don't have the door open, because, I don't know, it's just like, it's a trade-off. I can either be humid hot, or I can be extremely hot, because all of the coolness leaves by opening the door, so. Though it's not usually humid in Arizona. It's very much a dry, nasty heat here. Widebody, let's go! Yeah! You guys want to see the panel? Here. So, I probably should have. I keep smacking this thing with my Tigron. I probably should have cut this a little higher, but I just wanted to be like sparing with it because I can always, you know, take the material off, but it's always hard to put it back. So. I was trying to be sparing with my cuts here, but I'm also gonna try to fit some meat on there because can't put the power down without meat. But here's the panel for it, and she sits like that, right there. Actually, not in that specific location, but it sits over here somewhere. I want to bolt it down today too, but I just gotta. I don't know, I might get a second hand for that because it's really thick fiberglass and it's not really like super malleable. So it's kind of hard to like get it exactly where I want it kind of thing, you know? I have some tools for that though too, if I can't get any help, so. But yeah, this is, I mean, I think it should be pretty chillin' for the most part. You won't be able to see anything. I might chop, I don't know. I also might chop like right here. Take it off. I might chop right here too because this like kind of shows a little bit. But you guys want to see my horrible, nasty disgustingness happening here. They're not that bad. My little. I'm trying not to like throw a whole bunch of heat in it, and I have to be super careful because like the tabs that I was like knocking up kind of thing. I kind of cut this twice, so they're really thin because I grounded them down twice. So when I grounded them down, they were like, they're really thin. Let me see if I can like flip this and show you just how thin these tabs are, but I have to be so careful when I'm welding these. Can you see? Can you see? Hold on, you cannot see. You see that? Like right there. Can you see that? It's really thin. Oh, I also blew a, don't look at that part. But these are really, really thin little tabs. Like they're way, this is not focusing, they're way too thin. It's really difficult to mess with it. The metal disagrees with being welded. Yeah, it does. It's very thin. I'm just trying to like get it all sealed up, call it a day. This is the entire rod. I started with a fresh rod when I started this, and I've just tacked back and forth, and it's literally it's eating through the, they're eating the dogs. They're eating